What's going on, guys? We are back for another episode on Spooling Up Performance. Today we are at the house working on the Speed 3 and just fixing up a couple things here. If you watched previous episodes, you know we were having issues with the wastegate flange on the bottom side. It's a 2-bolt flange that basically bolts to the manifold, and then there's a V-band on it to hook the tile wastegate to it. So we're welding the bolts, or welding the flange onto the manifold so that it doesn't come loose. It keeps coming loose like every, couple days after some pulls and stuff. It's coming loose. So tightening that up, welding it up real quick, and should hold it so the bolts don't back out anymore, and we'll be good to go. Also, have another surprise for you in this episode, so stay tuned. Yo, nice legs, dude.
Quit talking shit.
Yeah, talk shit, get hit. So Jake down there tacking those bolts onto the flange so they don't fucking ever back out again. So I can keep doing hood rat shit on the streets. But everything's good. Thing pulls hard as shit, which I'll be getting more of on this episode. Got the Speed 6 here showing out. So if you guys haven't already noticed, we're in a different area. That's because me and my wife, we had a house built and it just got done, and we just finalized all the paperwork. So here's your surprise for the episode. We are in a new house, just got built, and we are loving it so far. Got some things to clean up still. We're still in the process of moving, but most of this stuff's here. Say what's up, dude.
What's up, dude?
And all of this stuff back here is going to be going into a shed once we get our shed in the back. And then this whole wall is going to be a workbench and stuff for car shit. So, pretty badass. Lots of room. Cold start. So after fixing all that stuff, it's holding up pretty good. The welds are holding. I'm not having any more exhaust leak issues. Yesterday was the first night. I really went out to Mexico and let her eat. And then went to the track to do some testing. Street tires don't work. They do all right, but the track that's local here on Friday nights, they just do like Friday night drags. Like anybody can go. They don't prep the track. So after the 60 foot, the thing just wants to let go. But just need some seat time. My mile an hour is pretty good in the 8th for right now. I'm probably not even taking off fast until, I don't know, the 1,000 foot mark maybe. And but it wants to eat. I ran like a 89 or 90 mile an hour 8th. Nothing impressive right now. Just trying to get used to the car. But I did identify some issues with the car. It seemed like motor was bucking a little bit, so I have the car up right now. I just rotated my tires. I have a coolant leak somewhere. I'm trying to identify it. I'm gonna go top off coolant because it's like I filled it like a week and a half ago, and it's already pretty low. It's right around the trans somewhere, so I think it's the hard line. We're gonna go get some more coolant and then do a pressure test on it and see where it's coming from. Just minor, it's a minor leak, something that's real slow, but don't like it. I went through and torqued down a bunch of shit underneath the car. The rear motor mount was fairly loose, not like loose, but I got a good solid couple turns. out of all the bolts that, you know, the trans bolts. Right here, these bolts, and then the actual rear motor mount bolts. I torqued those all down. But yeah, you can see I've got some coolant drippage going on somewhere, so I got to clean this up and find out where it's coming from. It's coming from up here somewhere. That's why I'm thinking it's that hard line that runs across the trans. So we're gonna identify that and fix her up. But went through and like torqued a bunch of stuff down, and we're good to go. Yeah, so it's going good. I pulled buses on a single turbo 6266 G35. It's making like 500 and I think he said like 530 or something like that to the wheel. And when we took off, I mean, I left him standing still. So the car is eating it up. It's crazy. It feels so good. I can't thank Justin enough from Freak Tune. Car runs amazing. So just as always with your toys, there's always something to be done and something to be fixed. You know, if you're not fixing stuff after you have fun, then you're not having enough fun. So it's coming along good. I'll let you know where we identify that coolant leak. But all is good, and the car is running super healthy. I gotta buff these headlights. They're starting to oxidize. I moved down to Tennessee a year ago, and it's pretty humid here, and they're like oxidizing a little bit. So I'm gonna get these cleaned up. I also want to take these out and pull the headlights apart and black out everything. Black out the markers, black out the chrome, and get it all like blacked out. I just like that look better. I don't like all the chrome and the orange, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That's a project for another time. But yeah, that's where we sit right now. And here's that video from the race in Mexico with that G35. That's gonna do it for this episode. Sorry it's been taking so long to post videos. I've been crazy busy moving in the new house, getting everything situated, getting the old house taken care of, and trying to film in between. So we'll get back on track. We'll have more videos coming to you a little bit faster and more content. We'll be doing different cars and some race videos from the track, Mexico, all sorts of stuff. Channel's gonna keep growing. Don't worry. Just had a lull in progress just because of moving my family to a different house, getting everything situated. So if you like this like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to get updates on when the videos post, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. It'll let you know when I post a video. For now, that's it. So see you later.
Coming soon.